Okay, so I'm doing the info on the cameras. So it says 16 millimeters. It's not telling me what it's setting at, okay? But I at 125, 2500 at f1.8 on the lens, okay? ISO is at 125 on the Sony. So they keep it at the aperture. That's the difference. I don't know what Canon does. I can switch it to different modes, see what they put it on. I'll do that right now. So this is A+ movie. This is the green automatic. And they do say 4K 30, right? This is FV. And it doesn't give me any information also. Okay, this is the program. All I can do is the compensation. If I do the dial, yeah, see, I can increase the compensation. All right, so this is program. And it looks a little bit darker than what Sony is showing. But I think there's more dynamic range on this one, on the Canon. This is shutter priority, 1/25th of a shutter speed, and we go up. 200, 500, 800. That's to get brighter. I'm at 3200, 5000, 8000. See, I have no idea how they do the shutter speed. And I don't know if it's line skipped or whatever. If I go to 1/30th, see, I have no idea if it gets brighter or dark. All right? This is aperture priority. I'm going to bring it to 2.8. So that's aperture priority. Okay, manual mode. So let's see what happens. .640, 500 shutter speed, 400, 320, 250. Looks kind of bright. I'll leave it at 1/320th at f2.8. ISO's on. So we'll leave it on manual mode, and see how that goes. And the Sony, I'll leave on intelligent auto. And I gotta push it up a little bit more. And I think the mistake I did last night, folks, was I had the lens too close to the glass on the windshield, and you heard a little tapping noise. So you got to be careful of that. So I'm going away from the sun, and it looks kind of bright. You know, on the Canon, doesn't look as good as the Sony, but it could be the LCD screen lying to you again. So what I'm going to do is change it out. And I'm going to put it in A+ movie mode again. Kind of match both of them. Let the cameras decide what to do. Now, I have not tried the 16 millimeter before. So hopefully some of the traffic dissipated. I am going to contact CPS Energy, let them know that the mailbox was broken in and I haven't received the bill yet. Yeah, see, gas $3.49. So they're saying, well, why don't you just raise the cameras so you don't have to see the dashboard and stuff? And I says, well, if I do that, then you'll get less road and more sky. And plus the fact that it's not even with these cameras. I got the Canon R6 II is a much taller camera. In fact, it's I think 2/3 larger than the ZV-1 Mark II. The lens are almost exact, all right? It's just that it's a 1-inch sensor. So you're getting, I think, a more of a close-up view, whereas on the R6 Mark II, you're getting a more wider field of view. All right. It just that the Sony ZV-1, I want to put it up as close as possible. You don't want to get, you want to get the road. You don't want to get more of the sky. Okay. I can't make the R6 II closer, but still, it's doing okay. 2/3 of the screen you can see the road and the sky. So it should show a little bit more. I think it's, I don't know if it's a 2020 or a BT709. I know it is a BT709 on the Sony. On the Canon, I don't know if it's a 2020 or a BT709. I've seen deer come across here before. In fact, I couldn't see it while I was driving, but I saw it on the camera, LCD screen. So, on the 16 millimeter, on the Canon side, I see more of a wider field of view than I do on the Sony. Now, I can't tell you if it's the same thing because the LCD screen is a little bit bigger than the Sony's. So, I just have to look at it post. I got it centered on both of them as best as possible. Okay. And it looks like it is dissipating a little bit. Now it depends if this car is going to stop or make a right. Yep, without a turn signal. Okay. So you see all this traffic to the left. They're trying to get on the highway. I'm going to show you how you circumvent it. Now, I either could go down Evans Road. And see, I don't like pickup trucks like that. They can't decide if they're going to make a right or left. They might be making a right. Wonder where he's missing. Oh no, he's just missing the Ford. Unless that's where the spare tire was supposed to be. Usually they have it on the bottom of the truck. Nice thing about stop signs, you can, I think it's a lot quicker than the lights, but it's much safer with the lights. I see a truck driving around. There's a truck. Yeah, now he's finally getting it. Idiot. Ah. Oh my goodness. That's a huge truck. Okay. So you've been this route before too. I'll be making the left up here. That way I don't have to wait to get on Nacogdoches. And these guys have the same idea. So you can go a little bit further, but then you'll have to wait to, make a left. This way, you can bypass all that. And it puts you right on Nacogdoches. The other way, if I went a little bit further, is 3009. And that's a busier road. You saw all the traffic trying to get to the highway. So that's why I didn't go that way. I went down Church Parkway and it was a lot better. And if you notice, this is better too. So this will be part 2 of the drive. It's a longer one. But it's putting out good content. I'm showing you driving with different lenses, different cameras, see how they compare. Look at that. I think a string is holding that branch on the electric wire. Oh my goodness. I see a lot of cars, folks. Look at that. Look at this traffic. Unreal. That's why you want to leave early. My guy's not even budging. He says, you can't force me to go. And me, darn train track. Once again, that's the other reason why I don't like I think that's more straight now on the Sony 2. But this is what I wanted to do. So should be smooth sailing all the way to work like normal. If it's all you circumvent from the major highway and the intersections, this is how you do it. Plus, it's a nice drive. It's just have to know where to turn, where to get off, where to get on. will say that it does look a little bit more yellow on the Canon, you know, on the grass, but I really can't tell because you look at the LCD screens and you know, there's nothing like what you would see on the monitor or on a TV. Now, I fell asleep last night, so I finally put up the video I did of the city lights driving through San Antonio, and I put it on 18mm spectacular. See if people notice. Had the Sony ZV-1 Mark II and the 18mm spectacular. And I think the way I put it was city lights. So usually when I do the city lights is, oh, it's nighttime driving. And they like that. So you can see all the traffic. Railroad tracks. See, and now you just go straight. Road work ahead. Always road work. Didn't make it. Bread falling apart. Where you can see all the traffic. There we go. I'm gonna let that guy go. Very good. it's a plumbing, Silver State Plumbing, okay. That's good. Oh! I hate it when that happens. Highlander. Boy, that's a big car. So I got the air conditioning on the low setting. It's totally different in the afternoon because it's like 100 degrees outside. So it's 82. It was a little bit cooler last night, but I think that's from all the dust from the Sahara. It's nothing like with the forest fires from Canada. Or even the farmers in Mexico burning their crops to start planting. There's that little hump. Not too bad. But believe it or not, this is the fastest way to get to work. To my work, that is. I'm gonna have to back in the car again. CPS. See? Yeah, everybody's looking at me. Why does he have two cameras? That's a crossover. There's a fly swatter, folks. U-Haul. All nice and clean. After his trip, he's going to have 1,000 bugs in the front. I remember coming back from Arizona when my VW Beetle died and cleaned it up. It was up for 24 hours. Turned it in, and all he wanted was a full tank of gas and the keys. That's it. He could care less if I cleaned it. I spent an hour cleaning that thing. I even went right above the cab and tried to reach cleaning. And then the neighbors came in. Are you moving? No. Yeah, so while the cars are on the highway, I just take the road. It's good enough. I think it wastes less gas mileage if you go this way than on a highway right now. And there are a lot of cars out. I've noticed that Mondays, there's not that much traffic. And then it starts picking up Tuesday through Friday. This is Thursday. Both cameras doing good. They're recording. And I got the overflow on the Canon. So I think what it does is it shuts down the video file and then starts recording on the next one. So I'm going to try that out. I've been recording 30 minutes on the Canon. But I tried all the different settings too. All the different modes, that is. And that external battery can last up to 6 to 8 hours, you know, on the Sony. That's why I like it so much. I've charged my phone many times with that thing. I've learned to hold the camera, this bad boy, the R6, and it always leans down a little bit, so. But you see, hardly any traffic. I like that guy's luggage rack, you know, on top. So, thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it down below. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, I'll see you then. Goodbye. All right, there we go.